Hello everyone, this is Vik from Chatbot, and in today's video I'm going to run you through the entire process of building your bot's knowledge base. This is very simple, so let's just get started. First thing you're going to do is go to the bestchatbot website at https://bestchatbot.io, and you're going to click on sign in. This is going to ask for your Google authentication or email and password, and the first thing you're going to see is, in my case, I do have 2 workspaces, but in your case, you're going to click on create new one. So I'm going to put upload test, and in allowed origins, you're going to paste the domain of your website where the widget is going to be installed. In my case, I'm going to leave this empty. This means that the bot is installable everywhere, but I don't recommend doing so. You can choose your primary color and choose where the bot position will be. I'm going to keep it on the bottom right corner, and I'm going to click on create widget. This shouldn't take more than 5 to 10 seconds. And once it's ready, you're going to see the script install tag like this. Okay, this API key is not valid because it's for demo purposes, so don't try to copy this. We're going to click on done, and we're just going to log in into our dashboard. Here, you can see that the workspace is pretty much empty. Since we're going to be focusing on the sources tab, let me explain that you can build your knowledge base using either files or links. If you want to use files, all you have to do is literally drag and drop your files. In my case, I'm going to be using 5 Markdown files, and once I upload them, they're going to be loading, and once they're uploaded, they should be on pending. One very important thing to keep in mind is that every single source that is pending or approved is going to be inserted on your knowledge base. Okay, in this case, it's not yet built because we have to click on retrain knowledge base, but it's on pending, which means that all these 5 sources will be included. Additionally, let me just go ahead and copy. Additionally, let's add some links. In this case, I'm going to crawl a website, which is going to be the official Best Chatbot documentation website. On advanced option, you can include and exclude paths using regex. In my case, I'm going to leave this empty, and I'm simply going to click on crawl. This is going to take literally 1 minute or even less, depending on how big the website you want to scrape is. And once it's done, we should be seeing all the once it's done, we should see all the children URLs. In this case, I have more than 60. And as you can see, all of them are on pending, which means that they will be included. In the event you don't want to include all of them, you just have to click on the remove tab. Okay, so in my case, I'm gonna basically leave only 2 of them, which based on them, we're going to make some questions. So I'm going to leave the rebuild and the Zendesk integration. Okay, so far we have 2 links and 5 files. Now I'm going to click on retrain knowledge base, and this is going to trigger the whole rebuilding process. This is going to take a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get right back whenever it's finished. As you can see, we have the green badge, which tell us that the sources have been already trained. This means that our bot has the knowledge base built. To confirm this, you can go to the knowledge graph and click on refresh. And here you should see all the knowledge base of your bot. This is kind of hard to understand, but don't get overwhelmed because I'm going to be releasing a new video explaining how to read this graph. But let's quickly get back to the sources and check the files. So the limitations talk about the content limits, usage restrictions, bot commands, help/status/settings, integrations, pricing, and technical specs. So to make sure the bot absorbed this knowledge as expected, let's go to the playground. Okay, so we're going to see that. So in order to make sure the bot absorbed all this knowledge successfully, let's go to the playground tab, which will tell us that we need to create a signing key in order to be able to test it. So to do so, we're going to go to the web widget, we're going to go to installations and security, and we're going to create a signing key. Okay, now we're going to go back, and the bot should be available. We're going to click on here and go to the chat. So let's simply ask what's the bot's pricing, and keep in mind that Best Chatbot will only answer based on your knowledge base. If we quickly go back we're going to see that pricing says we have 100 queries and 1 day workspace. It costs $20 per month or $200 per year. So this is the information we should retrieve. Okay, so now let's ask some questions. For example, what's the bot's pricing? This should tell us that it costs $20 per month or $200 per year, because remember, Best Chatbot will always answer only based on your knowledge base. It will never make up questions. So as you can see, it says our free plan gives 100 queries per day, pro plan costs $20, and the annual fee is $200. For example, let's say, is there any pay-as-you-go pricing plan? This is not in the docs, so the bot should either say, I don't know, or should it say nothing. So let's see. So we provide a free plan, blah, blah, blah. Our documentation does not mention a pay-as-you-go pricing option. Would you like to check if pay-as-you-go can be made available for your needs? Well, I'm not gonna keep that up. So let's ask about the Zendesk integration. Okay, this is outside the scope of this video because we're going to be talking about agentic integrations in a whole new video. But for the sake of this one, let's quickly ask, for example, what can the Zendesk integration do? What can the Zendesk integration do? Remember, this information was fetched by the web scraper and inserted into our knowledge base. And in this case, Best Chatbot should say, we enable the bot to create a new support ticket with a subject description and priority. We also allow the bot to retrieve, blah, blah, blah. The integration does not support replying to our command and a ticket. And once connected, the available integration becomes available immediately. As you can see, this is pretty much all the retrieved information from the website. So, so far, so good. Now, getting back to the sources tab, let's say we don't want the bot to talk about Zendesk integration no more. So in this case, we're gonna delete it. And as you can see, this is marked as deleted, which means that this source will be removed in the next training. So if I go ahead and click retrain knowledge base, what this is gonna do is recreate the knowledge base excluding this information, but it's gonna keep all these file sources, the 5 ones, because they are on train. We didn't delete them. So I'm gonna let this finish and get back once the rebuild is done. All right, so the knowledge base has been built, and if we go back to the links tab, you're gonna see that it's empty because we removed the URLs. So let's quickly go to the playground and open a new tab and just ask the same question. What can the Zendesk integration do? In this case, the bot shouldn't know the response and should simply say, I don't know, or I don't have such information. As you can see, it actually says that we don't have information about Zendesk integration in the provided documentation. So this is the video, guys. As you can see, building Best Chatbot's knowledge base, it's very easy. All you have to do is drag and drop your files and click the inserted URLs. Keep in mind that whenever you click on retrain, it's going to include only the trained sources, the pending sources, and remove the ones you deleted. So with that being said, I hope you guys found this video useful, interesting. If you want a brand new feature, feel free to request it in the comments, and see you until next one.